All right, now let's do the Bombardier Beetle. What is Bombardier Beetle's real name?
Haya Kabutamushi. Her superhero name is the Bombardier Beetle, and it's a real bug in real life. She finds like this one bug he has really cool because it's like it shoots this. It literally has like two different pieces of chemicals in its body that shoots out at the same time and causes a chemical reaction and explodes.
Does it hurt the bug?
No, it's not like it can like shoot the bug, make him go flying because it comes out at such speed.
What?
But it shoots like whatever predator that's trying to eat it. It just shoots it in like the face.
Oh my gosh,
And
that is
it's
so wild.
And she loves it because it's so just ridiculous. She thought all bugs were nerdy and stupid.
Right.
So I thought it'd be cool to have two kind of canisters, I guess, on her inner wrists, like and like kind of like where the Spider-Man, thing is.
Yeah, like.
But so there's two there, and then there's one on each foot.
So one on each hand, one on each foot.
Yeah, on where on the probably on the inside of each foot. Because my thought process was she could one canister has the one gas, one canister has the other gas, and she can put them together. And what separated that they're just kind of like a normal gas, but as soon as they go together, they combust. So
right.
At first, she just uses it to blow up in people's faces, and then just shoots herself into the wall, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So the whole concept is he was testing out chemical. He was trying to replicate those chemicals on a bigger scale. Rex was.
Okay.
And then because she's still super smart, just from her schooling and stuff, but she just doesn't like to use it. So she kind of stole his experiment and rigged them up so she could because she thought about being a crime fighter, so she was like, oh, this would be cool. So but she just she probably hurt herself in the process.
Okay.
And he was and he fixed he made it so it would work. And she she's practiced with them so that when she can shoot herself at something, but she can maneuver in a way to where it's very much like Airbender or Jet from Gran Torino from My Hero Academia, but he just kind of bounces around, so she'll shoot her feet explosions off, and then as she gets closer to a villain, she'll shoot her hand ones off so it hits him, but then she goes flying backwards and then has to use her feet ones again to counter the speed, and then she can land.
I see what you're saying.
So I picture she in a fight, you can probably rarely see her. She stops and then boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
Definitely not a stealth person because
it's
loud.
Just
loud
very
explosion.
Boom.
But I picture her in kind of like a spy, all black uniform with a vet, probably some black jeans.
Right.
And black, maybe long sleeve, and some black gloves, and maybe a beanie or something with goggles.
Ooh.
So because the chemicals are probably not good for your eyes.
No, I highly doubt it.
Oh, you know what would be cool? Would be one of those little spray paint gas masks. So she when she pulls her goggles down and she puts her mask up, and then I picture with a beanie or whatever, and then she can boom, 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 fly all over the place. I picture she has these two little canisters that probably have a puff of different colored gases.
Right.
Just for visual help, you can see them.
Yeah, for animation purposes as well.
Yeah, so you can how in Avatar, the air is blue.
Yeah, I saw TikTok about that where it's can you imagine how hard it is to defend against airbenders when you can't see it?
Because the only person that might be able to is an earthbender, because they can just make a wall in front of them. But like, you can't block air. It has to be the full wall because you don't know where it's coming from.
Exactly, and that's the craziest part, especially if you go stealth.
Yeah, you just.
That's nuts. Oh god.
Especially if there's no more airbenders, because nobody's fought an airbender in like way longer than 100 years. Because the airbenders barely fought people anyway, and the only time that they were in battle was when the Fire Nation attacked.
And then the Fire Nation
attacked.
I'm trying to figure out poses, so if any appeal to you, let me know.
I mean, this one's, cool.
Oh dear.
So Rex, I would say probably Rex and her, finally start to bond because they find out that they both like the same superhero fandom.
Oh.
Which are the other superheroes that I've created.
Which is awesome.
When I was younger. So, they're the ones that I created when I was really young. And not really young, but, younger
young
than
enough.
Me. So, there's actually a third member of this fighting, that fight with these guys. But, it wouldn't be later in the series, till later in the series.
Okay.
Because he's actually probably was, Rex's bully. And then, slowly, became, maybe Rex saved his life or something one day.
Yes, I love the villain turned good guy trope.
But he's just kind of like a high school jerk, but his fighting, how he becomes a superhero is he's just crazy strong.
So he's a tank. Strong,
but he has, he fights with workout equipment.
No way!
So he's got I always picture a big 45-pound weight, the big circle weights, one on his chest and one on his back, armor. Yeah, so I picture him with he kind of reminds me of he would be friends with, was it Casey from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Or is his name Casey?
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. All right, I'll definitely throw up a picture.
He's just super edgy, and he fights with a hockey stick.
Stop. Yeah.
So I think he wanted to save her, so he put down the hockey mask, and then it was slap-shotting hockey pucks at bad guys.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't really have a name for the super strong guy because he I don't think I ever. One, he's not a very complex character. But and it would probably be because I imagine they make their own names,
right?
So it's probably something pretty stupid. Yeah, strong guy.
Well, that's Spider-Man, really, or Superman, really. Is that it? Yeah. Batman.
Yeah, so that's why Bombardier Beetle, I thought was just a cool name in general.
Yes.
And I actually learned about this. Shout out to Mr. Manning's science class.
Mr. Manning!
I learned about the Bombardier Beetle in his class. And instead of, circling back to the get-go of this episode, yeah. I was not doing my work, but dreaming about superheroes.
But you know what? I mean, there's always a reason for it. What if this, becomes something one day?
Oh, I would love it. So if any people want to pick this up that watch this, let me know.
Hire me as an artist.
Yeah, I got plenty of ideas where this came from. 2 superhero universes, some super cool villains.
Oh shoot, her feet should probably be separated enough where I can draw the canisters.
Oh wow, that's really handy.
I know, right? It's the best. I love technology.
Impressive. One of my people that I always wanted to do was he's deaf, and when he signs, he can Green Lantern style manifest them, so he could sign Tiger and like a cool blue spectral tiger would appear.
And also the sign for tiger lends very well to that.
Yeah, imagine like stepping out.
Yes.
He could like just use his signs, him signing to come up with these different things.
Yeah.
We always were creating or imagining or playing a game or coming up with a company or
Yes. Always.
Like, so we had an idea, and then we'd all brainstorm and talk it through for a little bit.
Yeah, and it's like either like, oh yeah, we'll do that one day, or it's like, you know what, that would be bad because of this, this, and this, but we could do this.
Yeah, like we'll actually talk it through like we're gonna do it.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
No, I think it's fun just to like talk it through because I think it's better for like your creativity.
Yeah, and I think that that's part of the reason, well, all of the reason why we're so creative now, because we actually let those ideas come through instead of just said, oh, that's not going to happen. Because when you like, the best way to have an idea is to kind of like put everything out in the open, even if you think it's silly, and then go back and look at it and see if there's anything there. Just real quick, what kind of goggles?
Good question. Maybe just like a small sports goggle, like nothing crazy.
I have no idea what sports goggles look like. Sports? What are they?
Honestly, like I feel like they're just kind of look like glasses.
Okay. So you would be able to see her eyes under, or not really because it's tinted?
Like tinted black, yeah.
What would her like? Besides like Rebel Girl, what would her like aesthetic be like in normal life? Like, what would she dress like?
Probably like that alternative girl or whatever?
E-girl?
No, I think it's called alternative girl, where like the like crop tops or band shirts with like big goofy pants.
Yes, I would definitely consider that like either alternative or like skater girl or something.
Yeah, your classic rebel teenage girl.
Rebel girl. And what do the canisters look like?
Probably just like little metal tubes. You probably want them to be like probably want them to be like a little pop of a color or like silver so that you can see them.
What kind of color?
Like just silver.
Both so, silver.
Yeah, so you could see them. Mm-hmm. Like just for like the audience, it would be more exciting to see them less than like imagine they're there.
Would it be possible, just with the way that the angle, so it's not looking awkward? Do you think it could be where like only one is seen, but the other one is kind of implied?
Definitely. That's what I figured you were gonna do. Yeah. But like, make them like a poof of because I want it to be kind of a messy explosion.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Well, you could just kind of have like a two clouds of like two color, like a pink and a green puff of smoke.
Right.
Because I also picture like at the beginning it was kind of they looked like spray paint bottles.
Yes.
But like they were able to like streamline them to make them like smaller, better.
That's actually really cool. Is her hoodie like long? Shirt like long?
Yeah, maybe like a half an inch of skin showing.
Okay, so because I didn't know if you wanted like high-waisted pants or like skin showing or.
Yeah, it's probably like a little bit of a high-waisted pants and then a little bit of skin, like a little bit. But more just because she's like flying through the air, and because I hate the trope of like every girl superhero has the skin tight suit.
It's gross.
Like it's just stupid.
Yes.
And 90% of like girl costumes are like just so stupid.
And also, if anybody attacked them, they'd be dead.
Yeah. So they fight together for a while, like just on their own, and then like the government says like, hey, we don't want you to do this, and they probably fight with the cops for a while back and forth in vigilante story. But then, some secret sect of the government probably says, I have a job for you, and like probably makes like new models of all of their costumes.
Yes.
They look like super cool.
Now, would the cops know, or would it be so secret that not even the cops knew?
Probably not even the cops know for a while.
Oh, I forget which superhero thing that is, or like spy thing or something, but they would keep on getting caught by the cops, and they were like, we can't tell them that we're acting with permission.
Because I imagine so like I always thought like probably Bombardier Beetle and Muscle Guy or whatever would go out into the fight and start fighting, and then Rex would be the man on the inside, like in the van.
Yes.
On the computer, and then when things really went south, Shadow King was like, all right, I'm taking over. And then busted out of the van and wreaked havoc.
So it's like the We Have a Hulk thing.
Yeah, but like he's very much like the pulled in case of emergency alarm. It's like he's probably a pacifist, so the concept of fighting he hates, like
right.
the thought or the philosophy of fighting.
Right.
And she's probably the very opposite. Like I'm sure she's like learned kickboxing and stuff like that.
She's learned Krav Maga.
Just to be aggressive.
Yes.
But then like having her stepbrother be the better fighter when he's in this form, she's probably like annoyed and proud at the same time.
I love no superpower superheroes. I like that. Like as much as I love superheroes, I really like what people do with it.
Like everyone says like Marvel DC is like people take superheroes and like in DC, so DC is they take superheroes and they show you their human side, when Marvel is they have humans and these humans have superpowers.
I like that. That's
leads with the superpowers.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Well, you know what? I think DC shows, like the animated shows, it gives them time to show like the complexities of the superpowers and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why they do better. Like Marvel just
and also backstories.
Yeah, backstories, and some alternate reality kind of things.
Yeah.
Because that's animated. I think animated in general, that's the only thing DC has above.
Yes. Cartoon on TV.
A lot of the Marvel animated stuff is like it's just for a way younger group. Like,
and I feel like it doesn't treat kids like they kind of like get it.
Yeah, it's very much like eat your veggies, kids.
This is a little awkward because it does, the shot does open up on boobs. So.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm
gonna
get flagged for it.
Yeah, I had to do an underdrawing because I was just trying to go off of the guidelines, and I was like, that ain't working.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I love the reference of the guy.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, I had to go off of something.
Yeah.
Because I've never done anything like this before. It's like, obviously you're seeing now, it's like comic book.
It's so cool.
Thank you.
It looks like a comic book.
Oh, already? Thank you.
Yeah. Like even like, I guess it's like is it stitching or whatever, the lines?
I don't know. What's like the technique?
No, like, like there's like the couple like the lined shading. What is that called?
I don't know. I just do it because that's what comic books have.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, thank you. I was like, I'm gonna try something different with this one because it's a more like dynamic pose.
Yeah.
And I figured, why not? There's a little canister.
Mm-hmm.
It's very small. Oh, the smoke cloud came out so good. I gotta say. Look at the swirly twirlies.
So cool.
I do have to say, though, I did color the smoke out cloud completely, then realized I didn't record, so I went back in and just redrew it because I didn't feel like losing footage.
Yeah.
Oh, and I kept on trying to shade her leg, and I was like, you know what? No, I don't care. And I just didn't. Because you got to know what to leave out and what to keep in. Is it showing too much stomach?
No,
Okay.
not necessarily. Well, because, like, you know, I just pictured, like, I probably wouldn't, like, unless she tucked her shirt in,
That's true.
it would poke out a little bit.
That's true. Because that is my pride, my proud thing that I always say is, like, I don't have one illustration of a woman that's, like, objectified.
Yeah.
And, like, literally every artist in the whole entire freaking world.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, I think we talked about that last time. It's like,
Yeah.
every artwork, you know, her hair's blowing in the wind and
Yeah.
low cut and short shorts, or not even short shorts, like underwear.
Right. And it's like in every artist portfolio, like in all of my animation classes, you look at the artists that are like highlighted, and there's at least one picture of a woman, especially young women.
Yeah.
Like in a pose.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's so weird. It's just weird that, like,
Yes, weird's a good word.
Wait, you gave her fingerless gloves?
Yeah.
I don't think we talked about that, but I wanted fingerless gloves.
Yes.
Because when we were recording it, I was like, maybe she should have fingerless gloves, but maybe not. I don't know. I feel like she should. I just didn't say it.
I just thought they looked like it was just such a cool design element.
And it's fitting for her.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. She's purple.
Yeah, she's purple. Oh, I'm sorry. I went in with my flat colors just so I can, like, do the Protect Alpha thing. And the Protect Alpha thing, just make sure you don't color outside the lines because I'm terrible at that. And the white outlines just, like, it's like how, like, old Disney shows used to do. Like, black on black with a white outline in between just creates, like, a division. And then I'm shading, and I have no idea what I'm doing with shading, and I never do. I shade differently literally every single time I shade because I don't know how to do it.
That's so cool.
Thank you. See, this is especially fun because I'm doing it for my brother. Like, doing it for strangers is fun, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But, like, doing it for somebody that you actually are invested in.
Yeah, and we've talked about these characters before.
Yes, yeah.
But now I just get to take advantage of your YouTube channel.
I mean, you did call next guest star, so I had to.
Yeah, I had to be on the show.
You had to.
It looks like she's, like, flying.
Yeah, and I really like how it came out. The only thing I would change is the shoelaces don't go anywhere. Like, her flying, it would be moving, like, down, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's going to be like, her shoelaces are not flying. Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. I literally, not 30 seconds before I started coloring, got the text from you saying neon green and purple.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I like how you, like, shaded it, or what is it? Like the ombre kind of thing.
Yeah, like a kind of like a gradient.
A gradient, yeah.
What I tried to do is, since the colors would, like, realistically kind of, like, mix together, I tried to shade the green with the purple and the purple with the green.
Yeah, that's smart. Because they would mix together.
Right. And I still wanted to have them be separate entities without anything. And I tried to airbrush it, but airbrush never works. I don't know why I ever thought it would. I was kind of, like, trying to not like Teen Titans-y, Spider-Man-y.
I'm definitely fine with that.
Yeah.
That's right in that same vein.
And this is me going in with literally every color in the whole entire known world. And it's just about done. I'm just adding a white outline.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Oh, thank you.
So how long from start to finish do you think this took?
The reason that these look so much better than the other pictures I've done is because this probably in all both pictures probably took combined about 9 hours. Whereas usually my channel videos are like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, probably about 4.5 hours each. Well, no, that's not true. It probably took about 2 or so hours for Rex's and the rest for her. Yeah, I was trying to put this together because I was like, you know what, I really want to show him like the process video. So but yeah, no, I just thought it would be cool to show you like how it was done rather than just show you the end image and be like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that you like. At me as not an artist, can appreciate how much is going into it.
All right, guys. Well, that just about does it. Thank you, Jeffrey, for joining me today.
Of course, thank you.
And if you guys would be interested in like a part 2 of his cinematic universe, please let me know in the comments below. And also keep an eye out because we're gonna do a double date next video. I need an outro like track.
Play one. Record one on your ukulele.
No.